And during the few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
Hello everyone, my name is David Kittrell. I'm here again with another episode of Google Classroom Tips and Tricks. And today I have a very special guest with me. Her name is Sarah Kittrell, who not only is an ESL teacher at Cedar Ridge High School in North Carolina, but also my lovely wife. Welcome, Sarah.
Thanks.
So today I have you on the podcast because I wanted to ask you a few questions about your experience with Google Classroom this year. So if you don't mind, I'll start off with, how long have you been using Google Classroom?
I've been using Google Classroom probably for the last 4 or 5 years.
Oh, really? Have you had a good experience with it?
Yeah, I really like it, and it's easy to work with.
Oh, cool. Can you explain a little bit about how you use it in your classroom? What do you do with Google Classroom?
The main way I use it is through collaboration with other teachers, because I teach several classes where I'm a co-teacher. So being able to share lesson plans, documents, assignments with other teachers and students is really important.
So you work with the ESL population at Cedar Ridge, is that correct?
That is correct.
How have you found that experience to be using Google Classroom with the ESL population?
It's very effective with ESL students because it's quite visual, it's easy to understand, it's straightforward. Students can easily find documents and access documents, and they know how to make copies of documents and edit documents fairly quickly and easily.
Great. So I'm wondering, can you think of a specific example sometime during the year where you've used Google Classroom to success with your ESL students?
In fact, I just am in the process of doing some vocabulary review through a document that I created. They can edit, they can make copies of the document and then add information, their own information, and then share it with a partner and also share it with me.
How is that helpful for the ESL student?
ESL students typically need a lot of time to process language. So by having something that is easy for them to access, but also easy for me to adapt the format, is really essential for helping them express the language that they know.
Well, that sounds great. I'm wondering if you can share a tip or a tool for a teacher who maybe has never used Google Classroom before and is using it for the first time?
One quick and easy tip for new teachers would be to use Google Classroom as a method of enriching the writing process. For example, when it comes to writing and editing documents, it's so easy for the teacher and also their students to have access to a document that a student is writing. So once a student gets to a rough draft stage, I can easily go in and add comments, and then the student can go in and change or adapt the writing and then resolve those comments quite easily and make the necessary changes.
Great. Well, that's an awesome tip. And thank you so much, Sarah, for sharing with us today. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. And thank you to everyone for listening. And I hope you tune in next time for Dave's Google Classroom Tips and Tricks. See you then.